will start new chapters. So basically we will start from a very basic. So first of all, we already know that what is carbon, no? We already know what is carbon. Carbon is an element, right? It is a metal or non-metal? It is a non-metal. Now, if I tell the percentage present in carbon in our earth, how many percentage? So, basically carbon can present in our earth crust as a mineral and in our atmosphere as a carbon dioxide. In our earth crust, the percentage of carbon is, can anyone guess? It is a 10%, 20%, 15%. It is a just 0.02%. And in atmosphere as a CO2, it presents, can anyone guess how many? In atmosphere, that is a 0.03%. So now you can understand that percentage of carbon present in our earth, that is a 0.02 and 0.03%. That is a almost total 0.05%. That is a very small amount, very small fraction presence in our earth. Although with presence of this small amount, carbon has an immense importance to shaping our biological life in our earth. Now why carbon is important? It is a percentage is 0.02 or 0.03%. Although it have the immense importance to shaping our biological life in our earth. That means carbon is a lot of importance. And the importance is all the living organisms, like we human beings, plants, all the living organisms, all are made up of carbon. And whatever food we take, that is a organic compound, again that is a carbon. Petroleum, diesel, whatever we use, that is the organic compound, that is again a carbon. So basically all the organic compounds are made up of carbon. So that is the importance of carbon to shaping our life in earth. So today our chapters is carbon and its compound. Now, why carbon is important? So now we will read more about the carbon. So basically, carbon is a tetravalent. What is the meaning of tetravalent? We know the carbon atomic number is, what is the atomic number is carbon? Carbon atomic number is 6. So what will be the electronic configuration in first shell? That will be the 2 electron, and second shell that will be the 4 electron. So that's means valency of the carbon is 4. So tetra means 4 and valent means valency. So that's when carbon have 4 valence electron. So now we will read more about the properties of carbon. The properties of carbon it's itself important. So that's why the carbon is play an important or crucial role to making the compound, the formation of the compound. Suppose if I take this side carbon compound, and this side non-carbon compound, like carbon compound like CO2, CH4, methane, and non-carbon compound like ammonia, O2. So the percentage of carbon compound or presence of carbon compound will be more than non-carbon compound. So that is the importance of carbon compound. So now, why carbon can form this large number of compounds? How carbon can form this large number of compounds? So it's the properties of the carbon. So first properties of the carbon is, that is the tetracovalency. that is the first property. Second property is catenation. Third property is polymerization. And fourth property is isomerism. So we will read all the properties one by one. So first is tetracovalency. The tetra means 4 and covalency means, can anyone tell what is the meaning of covalency? Covalency means compound can form only by sharing of electrons. Now what is the meaning of only by sharing of electron? So we already know that if a compound forms, so basically it can be ionic compound or it can be covalent compound. What is the meaning of ionic compound? Ionic compound means if a compound donates its electron or accepts its electron, if an element donates its electron or accepts its electron, that will be the ionic compound. And covalent compound means compound can form only by sharing of electrons. And here carbon is tetracovalent, that means carbon can form compound only by sharing of electron, and it will share the 4 electron. Suppose in ionic compound, so how first we need to see that how ionic compound is formed. Suppose I have an extra electron and you need this electron. So what we can do? I will simply donate this electron and you will simply accept this electron. So bond will form and that bond will be the called ionic bond. Suppose there is another way. Suppose I also need this electron and you also need one electron, and we have the 1 electron. So what we can do? We can do by sharing of electrons. So suppose this is the marker, I need this marker and you also need this marker. So what we can do? We can share this marker with both of us. So that will be the bond formed by sharing of electron, and the bond will be called covalent bond. So similarly, carbon also do the same. Carbon is share its 4 electrons. Suppose this is a carbon atom. What is the atomic number of carbon? Atomic number of carbon is 6. Neutron number of that will be 6. In first shell of carbon, the electron is 2 electron, and the second shell there will be 4 electron. So I have told that carbon is formed compound only by sharing of electron. That means carbon cannot donate its electron, or carbon cannot accept its electron. That means carbon cannot form the ionic compound. Why carbon cannot donate its electron or accept electron? It also have the 4 electron in its second cell. It also can donate its 4 electron, or it can also accept an extra 4 electrons so that it can complete their octet state. Now we know that octet state, the compound, the element is stable of near inert gas. So here the main reason, so first we will see that why carbon cannot donate its electron. So we already see that in the nucleus, carbon have the 6 proton and 6 electron are revolving the nucleus. Suppose imagine it is a small atom like carbon. It is possible to donate all the last shell electron. If carbon donates the 4 electron, it will have to donate the all last shell electron. So is it possible to donate? No, it is not possible. Why? Because electron donating is a energy spending process. For donating the all 4 electron, carbon needs the very much high energy to donate all the 4 electron. So that's why carbon cannot donate the 4 electron. So carbon can accept its 4 electron. If carbon accepts extra 4 electron, the octet is complete. In last shell there will be the 8 electron. The octet will be the complete. So why carbon cannot accept 8 electron? Why? So see that total total number is 6. We know that electrons are revolving around the nucleus and photons are basically holding the electron. 6 photons already hold the 6 electrons. Is it possible to hold extra 4 electrons for 6 photons? The photon number will be the same, na? If carbon accepts the extra 4 electrons, the photon number will be the same. Photon number will not be the change. So 6 photon can hold the 6 electron, but 6 photon can hold the 8 electron. It is not possible. So that's why carbon cannot accept 4 electrons. So that means carbon can form only by sharing of electron, and that is a covalent compound and covalent bond. Now how carbon share this electron? Suppose this is the carbon atom and carbon have the 4 valence electron. That means 4 electron is there. Hydrogen have 1 valence electron, right? And we know that for hydrogen to achieve the duplet state, it needs 1 more extra electron. So what we will do? Hydrogen will share all carbon electron. Each hydrogen will share 1 of carbon electron. So now you can see that hydrogen is complete. All the 4 hydrogen is complete in the duplet state, right? Now what carbon will do? Carbon will share the all hydrogen 4 electron. Now count that carbon electron is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So carbon octet is complete. And this bond is called, and this bond will be the covalent bond. So this is how the carbon share the electron and making the covalent bond. And this is the compound name, that is the CH4, methane. Now you can also see in the model also, like this is the carbon atom and this is the each of the hydrogen. So basically what will do? Carbon will share the electron and hydrogen also share 1 electron. So there will be the bond of covalent bond, and this is the atom of CH4. Can anyone tell that what is the shape of this bond, this compound CH4? That is a tetrahedral shape. That is the shape is, and the shape is that is a tetrahedral shape. You can see that also. So this is the properties, all about the properties of tetracovalency. So the carbon can form compound only by sharing of electron, and it is making the covalent compound. So now we will see that the next properties, that is the catenation. So what is the catenation? Catenation is the property of carbon or element that can bond together and making a long chain. Suppose this is a carbon atom. This carbon atom will bond with another, and each of same element will bond together making with long chain. It can also form branches. It also can form closed structure. So basically the same element will link up together and form a long chain, branches or closed structure, and that is called, that properties is called catenation properties. Suppose this actually this property is also present in the silicon, germanium also. They also show that the catenation properties, and this is how the properties of catenation. Carbon can make a lot of compound. So next we have the another properties, that is a polymerization. What is the meaning of polymerization? We already heard about the polymer, no? So we already know about the polymer, and we also know that the polythene we use in daily life, polythene, right? So what is the process of polymerization? Polymerization is the carbon compound itself bond together or linked up together and form a long chain. Suppose this is the compound. Can anyone tell the name? That is the ethene, right? Double word mean, that is the ethene. So what will happen here? That this compound or this ethane can link up together and form a long chain. Suppose n number of ethane is linked up together and form a long chain, and that is called monomer. This one unit that is ethane, that is called monomer, and after the forming of long chain, that is called polymer. And this is the ethane, polymer of ethane, na? So that's why it is called polythene. So that is a polythene, and that is how the compound of carbon itself linked up together and forming a long chain structure, and that is called polymer, and example is a polythene. Now there is the next properties, that is the isomerism. What is isomerism? Isomerism means, what is the meaning of iso? Iso means same. That means isomerism means structure same. Same molecular formula and structure. Suppose C5H12, that is a pentane, right? So this pentane can form different structure. This is the same formula C5H12, that is a pentane. This pentane itself can form structurally different and form a new compound. How? So pentane means 5 carbon